Welcome back. Today's episode on Garage Therapy, we're putting these big block Hedman headers 78070 into this 71B body with a big block 440. First thing we're doing, getting the car in the air, which I have already done, and then throw our creeper down onto the floor. Passenger side motor mount. Just loosen that up, get it on out. Then a block under the pan. You don't want to bend up the pan that's already bent. Then gonna jack up the engine, mainly the passenger side. By doing the motor mount before anything, you can see clearly how much space we got to work with now. I can put my hand in there, I can do whatever I need to do. I could do jumping jacks in there if needed to. And now I'm gonna come through here with our 9/16 and try to bust all these open. That one's... Passenger side manifold, cracked. Not too uncommon. Now after removing the passenger side bolt, we're gonna jack up, the driver's side. We're gonna jack up the driver's side of the engine. Nice and easy, we're not trying to fuck up the pan more than it already is. Now that should give us plenty of space to get on this side. Yep. Also doing jumping jacks in here. Way more space to work with. Undo your motor mounts. Probably looks like it right now. Driver's side manifold also off and also cracked. Well, you guys can see that. Let's start by taking all of this stuff off the firewall, the voltage regulator, the ground wires I've got. I'm gonna take these old hoses off, the coil, all of this, the horn. Update, everything that I wanted to take off the firewall is now off the firewall, and the fenders, example, the horns and such. I just need to give this a good cleaning, a good prepping, and then we'll get on the paint. I'm gonna tape it up so I don't get all over this on my fenders, retape all that and repaint that in the back. Now that it's basically ready, all prepped, ready to clean and scrub, I am just going to got the motor mounts out already. I'm going to jack this up a little bit just so I can get closer to the engine block, get my little scrub brush, and give it an old scrubbing and get all that shit off of it. I got all this space. It's not gonna hurt anything, get a little bit in the cylinder. Just gonna soak the grease. Easy coats, we're not going on too heavy. Update. Painted, engine is painted, looks pretty good. Fenders are painted, firewall's painted, just getting ready to button everything back up, see how that goes. Got a bit of cleaning up here to do. I'm gonna pull these pulleys off still and paint those. I'll be back. Gonna cover them all real good. Maybe not the TV, the overspray. Kind of tell it goes from a gray color to a black. Soak in that stuff real good. Getting ready to put all this grade 8 hardware onto this, at least dress it up, make it look pretty. Be right back. Well, back again. It's been a week now. Headers are on, reps done. All the electrical is done again. I did get it done, but then wouldn't start, so I had to tear all the sheath off to find the issue because I plugged those in backwards on the bulkhead. So right now it's just open header. These headers went on very, very easily. Motor mounts, take those off, piece of wood, jack the motor up, and they just fell in. They're a bit close. I don't know if these are, what is that, 1, 3, 5, and maybe 6 over there are a bit tight. And that is a wrap on the headers, pun intended. These Hedman headers, these mid-length headers, what's the number? 78070. These were drop in easy, super easy. The hardest part is getting the old manifolds off. These literally, the passenger side just drops in. A couple motor mounts, jack it up. The passenger side, you jack it up a little higher and it drops right in. Piece of cake. And I went with the mid-length because I did not want to fart around with the full length. I don't know if it would have been much different, but that's that. They're on. Next, I'm going to go under here and get the exhaust done. We'll be putting on these Venom 250s, 3-inch, going to do either an X pipe or an H pipe. Comment down below and let me know if you think I should do an H pipe or an X pipe. X pipe's probably a bit easier to get done. But that's a wrap on that.